call meeting to order.
Here.
Joe?
Here.
Chris here. Bob's absent today. We do have a quorum, so have you had a chance to look at the minutes?
Move we approve.
I'll second that. Motion?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried. Okay, we have some appropriations to do. So we'll take care of those right now.
Thanks.
Woods County Commissioner's Office.
Reservations.
Too busy?
That would
Yes.
probably be better for the
We
show,
got a lot of recordings coming in,
because they will definitely know more.
like 400 pages.
No.
Mock and,
Mhm.
there's quite a few different.
That is correct.
Picking up a little bit there, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Things are starting.
No, that would be Lynn Bowler.
Which is good. I hope it keeps on.
Bowler. B-O-L-A-R. And that would be correct. That would be Lynn's.
I got a crew supposed to
Yes.
be starting to build a new corral on me today. I bet they don't come over.
That's
They got any
incorrect.
brains. It's a Mexican crew, so you don't know.
It's Shane
You're
Ford.
Spanish.
I don't. But this guy, well, they're from Buffalo, but
B as
they're
in Victor, O-R-E.
American. I mean, they're AJ Fix. He's born and raised in school.
Oh, yeah, I done it, that guy.
AJ
Vince
Santana.
Builder? Vince Builder?
Yeah.
Now
Oh,
that
yeah,
would be
he's-
580-430-7098.
I think, everybody knows that guy, don't they?
And who am I speaking to?
What he'll do it for,
Yes.
it's not cheap, but it's not, I can't do it.
And who am I speaking to?
Some of my hired people and stuff,
Right.
there's just no way in the world. We don't have time nor the help.
Yeah.
A lot of crews out of Buffalo. East Francisco quite a bit.
Yeah, I used to use Francisco. But I don't even know if he's around anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, they should help you. Bye-bye.
All right,
Get them all signed?
I think so.
Need a motion to approve.
So move.
I'll second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, we got the transfers. Transfer appropriation of Highway District 1, CIRB to Highway District 1 Personal Services, amount of $14,868.49 to District 2 Personal Services, amount of $14,868.50. Acknowledge that. Acknowledgement of transfer appropriations from the rural fire reap to the general amount of $14.50. Got that one? Acknowledgement transfer appropriation from general assessor part-time to full-time in the amount of $15,000. She hired a new person.
Yes,
Okay.
Rainy. You know that Rainy girl?
Yeah. Acknowledgement of transfer appropriations from general free fare, full-time to part-time in the amount of $3,000 and $20,000 to M&O. How's that coming?
Yeah, so that's, the free fare, we're just moving some money from, one of their accounts to the other to take care of the maintenance operations because, it's getting low at the end of the year, like it always seems to, so thank goodness we had some money in that other account.
Acknowledgement of transfer appropriations from general STM&O to capital outlay in the amount of $100,000.
Yes, and that's for, the fire department, I think this is the one, is that for the fire department? Yes, there's two fire trucks that they're going out for bid to get them upfitted. They're brush rigs. They're new ones that were bought, and now they need to be fixed. So
You got a pretty good parking lot out there.
Yeah, we
for
do.
trucks running.
Yeah.
So that's what that's about, so that they can
They've
get
been
those.
doing there for quite a while.
Yeah, yeah. Discuss possible action regarding the transfer of funds from the general assessor fund to the assessor's fee fund in the amount of $901.54.
Yes,
It's paid out from loan fund.
right,
So do we need a motion on that?
yes.
Move we approve?
I'll second that.
Aye.
Motion carried. Aye. Discussion, possible action regarding the resolution to open a new fund and donation for the Winoka Industrial Authority. What's that all about?
Okay, so the industrial authority, they gave 94,000, where is my mouth? It was a little bit under 95,000 that they gave to help with the senior citizens project over there. And so this is how the auditor said for us to handle it, is to put it in the donation fund, and then it will strictly be used only for that project.
Okay.
So,
Move we open that account?
Okay, I'll second that.
Aye.
All in favor? Aye. Motion carried.
yeah, you gotta sign both of those.
New business. Anything?
I don't have anything.
Do I hear a motion to adjourn the excise board?
So move and reconvene the next slide.
Okay, I'll second that. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, is Renetta available?
She's right here, right here.
Okay. All right. snuck in on us.
I'm kind of scared. Is this chair safe to sit in?
I don't know.
Is it
I
gonna
hope
throw
so.
me? Last time I sit down here, that got threw me out.
I think it's that chair Joe's in that might throw you, so be careful.
I scooted over, she's.
I'm not feeling 100%
Oh,
today.
Need to call the meeting to order. Joe?
You did that.
Well, this is it.
Here, right here.
Chris, we're here. We have a quorum, so we can open the meeting. Approve or disapprove extending the excise board session through June or as long as needed.
Move to extend.
Okay. Discuss the assessor regarding
Need to vote on that.
Oh, yeah.
to
Yeah.
extend it?
Yeah.
Okay. All in favor? Aye. Aye, motion carries. You made the motion, I second it.
Yeah.
Okay. Discussion with the assessor regarding the process of how she assessed the companies this year that protested last year. How did you do it?
just now getting them in.
Okay. What I want to stress, April 1, you will be done so we can review.
April 1's coming up real quick.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Well-
We're not going to fool around this year. Everything is going to be done right off the bat. So make sure you got your ducks in order.
I can't work them if I just got them, so. I'm just waiting to, we got 25 of them Monday, so got some more yesterday. So
Okay.
right now, we're trying to get notices out, so I gotta get them folded and stuffed and in the mail tomorrow. So.
We're anticipating a lot of movement in
I hope
this
not,
next year. So you got it, should have it available electronically for us to review, as I understand, according to the book.
Should be, well,
I
we'll
mean-
see, yeah.
Yeah, that should be. We do not want to get behind the time this year at all. What method did you use to assess it this year? Those people
I
that
used,
objected last year, what method did you use?
I only had, we only had Red Line and Tiger last year that carried on, so
Okay, well, how did you assess them this year?
I haven't done them yet. I haven't even got Red Line yet.
Okay,
And Target just came in Monday, so I haven't even had a chance to look at anything.
okay. How did you obviously know that there was a big question about last year's write-down. How did that happen? How did you arrive at a lesser amount than what was the board approved?
And what the board approved,
Yeah. See,
because we finally got the information we needed to be able to make a determination on their values.
who is we?
Our office, Target, and us.
After the board had made their acknowledgement. Where did you get did somebody advise you that you had
Because of the courts requesting them, they finally were forced to give us the values and the information that we had been requesting for the last 5 years. So we finally got the information we needed.
Okay, who's the we? The assessor?
Yes,
The attorney?
yes, well, not necessarily, most of me and Targa. I'm sorry, not Targa, I'm sorry, Taz.
My question
Taz,
is,
I'm
who
sorry.
advised you that you could write it down after the board made a decision?
That's the way we do it.
Well, I know, but who advised you to do that?
We looked at the information. You can't get more than what is, I mean,
Well, my question is, there has been a question raised that there was no authority to do that after the board made a decision. No authority. My question is, did the attorneys advise you that you could
no,
write it
it's
down?
my
after?
decision.
Well,
Yes,
how did
I
you
was
arrive
in-
at that after the board made its decision? How did you get there?
When we finally got the information we needed,
Okay, let's hold up right here.
Okay,
That information has to come before the board to make a decision.
if
And
it's,
it did not. So they, as I read the book, they're out of compliance. They're done. Your attorney should have advised you of that. You didn't have the authority, as I understand the book, the guideline and the law to write something down after it needed to go before the Court of Appeals with the district attorney.
well, then maybe we
But
need
you
to
didn't
get
have
some
the
more.
authority to do that after,
Okay.
you know. So my question is, how are you going to assess that value this year? Because when it comes April 1, we want to know what those assessments are to be prepared. Because our whole existence is based upon fair and equitable treatment of the taxpayers.
Mhm.
Now,
I don't know if I will have it by April 1.
we'll hire some people to get it done. Because we know what the deadlines amount to. They push us up. And we want to see those assessments as a equalization board prior to June 1, or that, because we may protest your assessments
Okay,
as a board, rather than just the tax person who is being taxed. We may protest it if it's not right. Now, we had that hearing or discussion with the people at the VOTEC school, and they did not have a clue as to what they were doing. This assessment that expert gave was based on income of the last year. That's not how you evaluate this. You evaluate it according to the book on the projected possible income. They were wrong out there, and when they got put on the hot seat, he said, well, I'm not an expert. Well, there's a whole lot of experts on file already with the Corporation Commission that says that particular zone has production, whether they had it in last year or whether it's available to get. So that's why we want to see that assessment right off the bat so that we can
We
We
can't
may raise
we
your
don't-
assessments.
We don't, you know how that timeline is?
I know how the timeline
Really?
is. I did, yeah. And they're wanting to change it to April instead of March. They're wanting to change it from March 15th to April 15th. Yeah, so,
Well, we're not going to stand around this time. If they're not here, we are going to be prepared to write the record because we are the fact finders of the first protest people. It's the equalization board. It's not the attorneys. It's not them after the fact. It's we do it here, and we want records, and we will get after them big time.
I think the first problem is going to be all of that is confidential information.
Yeah,
So-
and I've looked at that, and we have the ability to go in an executive session and hear
Okay,
what they have, and we will do that. But we're not going to put around, we're not going to make a decision based upon what our expert says or what you say or what they say. We have to have the total evidence in our hands right there. And we're going to set the record straight so that it can pass to the next level, whether it's the three-judge or whatever. We're going to be a bulldog on this. And I just wanted to make sure that you knew this time thing, you get it up front, right quick.
I do them as soon as I get them.
Yeah. Well, we may protest if we don't like it, because we have the ability to raise or lower the taxes. And we want the time to do that. Everybody's disappointed that we had a $5.4 million write-down. Our opinion is your attorneys did not advise you correctly. And another thing that I'm noticing here is the county commissioners and the excise board approve the funding of people to help you, which is the attorney. That's according to the rules here.
Where are the opinion need a new attorney?
They did not, I'm not blaming you, because they did not prepare you for this. Nobody advised you what you could or could not do. This should have gone through the court system. You know, that's the way it should have been. And it was just poor advice on the attorney's fees and poor advice on their development, developing the case that it was laying out in front of them if they were hired to do this. So we're going to be watching this thing really close this time.
We think they just took the easy way out.
They did not treat you right. And what is Jerry still your?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. You probably need to sit down with him at some point in time to make sure he knows, because when I looked on inspection of this, when I looked at that, there were a lot of things in his report on what's out there that had been depleted and done away with, and they were not up to date.
Okay.
So, you know, he needs to know, we're going to want to know exactly what's out there and what his basis for the evaluation is. That's all I've got on new business. Joe, you got anything?
Nope.
Okay.
Hire your attorney.
Yeah, this time you better be prepared with the good counsel. And
Well, you can't do your job if you don't get good advice. There's no way in the world. You have to have the knotheads down there. I'm telling you, I agree with it. I think the guy just took the easy way out. He's in that same law firm that's done that took it to the Supreme Court. But the guy that took it up there retired, and they kicked it down to the next guy down.
Well, no, I talked to Mark. Mark was there when I was down there.
did they transcribe your interview?
I don't know. I'm sure somebody did somewhere.
Well, they didn't handle you right. They didn't prepare you for that. Nor did Jerry have,
See, when we left our meeting, and we had agreed on 188 or whatever it was,
130.
130 million, and that's what we approved, and then they settled for 86 or 88,
113.
113, it just caught us off guard. Because
You couldn't change it. There was no authority to change, you know. The attorney should have advised you of that. They should have been prepared to go to court with it. And consequently, you know, that didn't happen. So our question is, the attorneys better be on board, or do we find somebody find some competent attorneys that protects you?
I hope we don't have to have any of these this year.
Well, here's the
Well,
problem.
here's the problem. You wrote down so much last year, okay, that all the others are going to say, hey, you wrote them down, write us down. And I don't know where we go from there, but that's our real concern. Because they got written down, so much, and they didn't protest last year, so this year I guarantee I bet you they're in there. Remember Target, you said the very first day? Well, guess what?
Yeah. Well, the fact is, if they were using the income approach here, it's not what they had last year as far as income and expenses. It's the projection of what is there for income, not what they made. I don't care. We don't care what their tax statement shows. That's not our business. Our business is the value of a particular formation of gas, is it out there?
And the price has doubled since last
Yeah.
year, natural gas.
And we gotta treat everybody fair and equitably, and that other company that's only a mile and a half down the road is gonna sit there and say, you wrote them down, you write us down, we want to go with the income program. That's not gonna happen this time. I mean, you know, and we wanna make sure your attorneys are on your side and not playing with you. You're taking care of the paper. They should be advising you what you can and cannot do. They didn't do that. So that's where we're coming from. Anything else? Any more new business?
Nope,
Just,
bad weather. It's your weather, because it
It's my
darn sure
weather.
is not mine.
No, it's not mine, that's what I told, Will with Green Country, I said, you need to get over here, because every time he comes to our county, it rains. I said, you need to come this way.
We need some,
do I hear a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
I'll second that. All in favor?
thank you.
Aye.